Hey everyone, I've been seeing this iBUYPOWER Y40 Gaming Desktop popping up everywhere lately. Everyone's talking about the new Intel Core Ultra 7 and that RTX 5080 with 16GB of VRAM. So I figured I should grab one and put it through its paces to see if it's really worth the hype. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Right out of the box, the first thing that stood out was how clean the build looks. It's got that modern, minimalist aesthetic with the tempered glass side panel, so you can actually see the RGB lighting inside. It's not just for show either. The airflow is solid, which is huge when you're pushing this thing for hours during a gaming session. I ran a few stress tests and even with all cores maxed out, the temps stayed well within safe limits. That's a big deal because overheating can really kill performance over time. Now, let's talk performance. The Intel Core Ultra 7 270K Plus is no joke. I was able to run Cyberpunk 2077 at 1440p with ray tracing enabled and still hit over 100 FPS on average. That's with all the settings maxed out, including the new overdrive mode in the NVIDIA control panel. The RTX 5080 16GB handles it like a champ, and the 32GB of DDR5 RAM means you're not going to run into bottlenecks anytime soon, whether you're gaming, streaming, or even doing some light video editing. I tried running Star Citizen in the background while streaming on Twitch, and the whole system stayed smooth as butter. Storage is another area where this PC shines. It comes with a 1TB NVMe SSD, which is plenty for most games and applications. I've got Call of Duty, Fortnite, Elden Ring, and a few other titles installed, and I'm still sitting at over 700GB free. The SSD makes loading times a non-issue, no more staring at a black screen for 30 seconds waiting for a level to load. Everything snaps right into place, which is a small thing but makes a huge difference in the overall experience. The connectivity options are solid too. It's got all the modern ports you'd expect, multiple USB-A and USB-C ports, HDMI and DisplayPort for multi-monitor setups, and even a 2.5G Ethernet port for those of you who want the fastest possible wired connection. I hooked it up to my 144Hz monitor and a secondary 4K TV for some couch gaming, and the transition was seamless. The included gaming keyboard and mouse are actually pretty decent for the price. They're not high-end, but they get the job done, and if you're upgrading from a basic office setup, you'll notice the difference right away. One thing I really appreciate is how easy it is to upgrade. The case is designed with accessibility in mind, so swapping out RAM or adding more storage is a breeze. I added a second 1TB SSD for extra game storage, and it took less than 5 minutes. That's a big plus if you like to keep your rig future-proof without having to send it off to a shop. Now, no PC is perfect, so let me be real about a couple of things. First, the included fans are a bit loud under heavy load. It's not unbearable, but if you're sensitive to noise, you might want to look into some quieter aftermarket options. Second, the pre-installed Windows 11 Home is fine, but if you're used to a clean Windows install, you might want to wipe it and start fresh to get rid of all the bloatware. It's not a deal-breaker, but it's something to keep in mind. Overall, the iBUYPOWER Y40 is a fantastic all-in-one gaming PC that punches well above its weight. It's powerful enough to handle the latest games at high settings, it's got plenty of room for upgrades, and the build quality is solid. If you're in the market for a new gaming desktop and don't want to deal with the hassle of building one yourself, this is a great option to consider. If you're curious about the specs or want to grab one for yourself, the link is below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.